Did you see the Tyson Fury Francis Ngannou fight last night or yesterday afternoon in Saudi Arabia? Did you see it? Did you see it? I saw it. Tyson Fury got dropped. The left hook didn't even look that vicious from Francis Ngannou. But the man did come in at 271. He is incredibly powerful. That is true. But I expected Tyson Fury to give him a boxing exhibition, not necessarily to knock him out, even though I thought that was possible because Francis Ngannou is not a boxer, he's a fighter. But he didn't look that bad. He didn't look that bad at all. He obviously has tremendous power. His boxing skills, he didn't utilize his jab nearly as much as he should have. Maybe that's because he's about 4 inches shorter or so, and he didn't have confidence that he'd be able to get it to Tyson Fury. But the other thing is that even when he threw his right, it wasn't with the level of force that I suspected, where his feet was planted and he's coming in with bad intentions. But nevertheless, he still dropped the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, which is Tyson Fury, who came into the fight 33-0-1 against a dude that had never stepped into the boxing ring ever professionally. He dropped the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. That is what happened. And it just goes to show that with heavyweights, you don't play games. One punch can end you. One punch can take you out. And the reality is that Francis Ngannou is still learning, and he was missing a lot of shots. Here's where my respect for him comes in. Tyson Fury caught him with quite a few shots. And he kept coming. He kept coming. If Francis Ngannou really, really learns to box, the heavyweight division could be very interesting. This isn't the days of Muhammad Ali with George Foreman and Joe Frazier, and then as time went on, the Ken Nortons of the world and others. This isn't that time where the heavyweight division was considered elite. This ain't even the times where you had Mike Tyson, the Razor Ruddocks of the world, and others. This isn't that time. Evander Holyfield ultimately moving up to the heavyweight division. Hell, it ain't even the time when Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, and Holyfield were all fighting in this division together. When you look at the heavyweight division, who do you really see? Am I supposed to get excited about Usyk? Am I supposed to get excited about Anthony Joshua, who's got a questionable jaw? I like him as a person, but the jaw is suspect. The jaw is suspect now. Ask Andy Ruiz. But then again, I shouldn't say that because Andy Ruiz can fight and he can hit. Now, he might look a little bit like a miniature fat bastard from the movie Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. I mean, that's possible. But Andy Ruiz can fight. Good dude, great boxing skills. He can really fight. And he will knock you the hell out. Anthony Joshua knows a thing or two about it because he took him out in the first fight they fought against one another. So Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Usyk, I get it. And Deontay Wilder. I think Wilder took a lot of punishment from Tyson Fury. And I don't know what he has left after that trilogy where he got knocked down in the third, dropped Tyson Fury twice in the fourth, got knocked down in the seventh, and then finished off in the 11th. And he took a lot of punishment in that fight. I don't know how you recover from that. And by the way, I'm looking at Ngannou last night, or yesterday afternoon rather, and I'm sorry, but Saturday afternoon, and I'm imagining, what if that were Wilder he was fighting? Would he have been able to take Wilder's right hand? Because Wilder hits harder than Tyson Fury, even though Tyson Fury is hitting you with 280 to 290 pounds, and Wilder, the most he's been is 231, which is what he weighed for the trilogy against Tyson Fury. But for the most part, he would weigh in at around 212 in most of his fights. If he hit Ngannou, what would that have been like? But what if Ngannou had caught him? Because remember, Tyson Fury is a superior boxer than Wilder, and Wilder is a superior puncher. So if Wilder had gotten caught by Ngannou instead of Fury, what would that have amounted to? If Ngannou had gotten caught by those rights and it was coming from Deontay Wilder instead of Tyson Fury, what would that have amounted to? Those questions make it very interesting, because what it means is that Francis Ngannou should stay in boxing, because he could make some noise in the heavyweight division. He ain't in the UFC anymore. What better place is there for him than the sport of boxing? It might be 5-minute rounds. In boxing, it's 12 3-minute rounds. It's 11 additional minutes. But those 3 minutes plus the rest might make up for 5 straight minutes, especially when dudes don't get to wrestle you to the ground. They got to throw punches. I'm just saying.